All right, thank you for joining. Welcome to the Wow Mastermind series of master classes that we do on Wednesday evenings. Tonight, we are doing the second part of our YouTube training. So, starting a YouTube channel. This is another stream of income that you can get started with very quickly. And we're going to talk to you about how to do that. So this is our agenda for tonight. We will do introductions. So we will introduce the Women of Wealth Ventures. We'll talk about who this mastermind is for. Uh, we'll give out some visualization tips. Then we'll jump into our main content, which is starting a YouTube channel, part 2. Last week we covered what you could do on YouTube. This week we're going to talk about how you grow your subscribers, and that is the key to monetizing YouTube, is growing your subscribers. And then next week, we will talk about the different ways that you can monetize YouTube once you start to get some subscribers. Uh, then we'll talk about our mastermind offering, and then we'll close out with a list of resources that you can use if you want to find more information and where we got our information from. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started here. We'll start with the introductions. On the call with me, I have my wonderful business partners and family. First up is Tamaria Allen. Tamaria is my sister. She is an author and mother of 2. She's very passionate about helping women entrepreneurs succeed in business and juggling multiple priorities. She is in charge of the strategy for our company. So she's the one that comes with the big ideas and the big vision and for us to implement. So that's my sister, Tamaria. Next up is myself. I am Kanika Bailey. I'm in charge of technology. I am a trainer and coach. I love helping people, women in particular, understand and thrive using technology. I have a publishing company. I'm also a real estate investor. So, very, very passionate about growing streams of income. And I'm happy to help you with any questions that you have. Then finally, last but not least, we have our mother, Linda Jackson. She is in charge of finance for the company. She is the creative force behind Wow Ventures, and we also call her mom. In addition to handling the finances, she does custom design. She's very creative. She's painting now. So she's been showing me her paintings, and I'm very envious because I didn't get any of that painting talent. But my mother is a super creative force, and she's the reason that all of our materials look so pretty. Hi. All right. So if you're wondering if our mastermind is right for you, if it's something that you can benefit from, we want you to ask yourself the following questions. And if you can answer yes to all of these, then yes, it's going to be a fit for you. Do you want more control over your finances? Do you want to be able to have more income than your paycheck coming in? That's what we specialize in. With the more income streams you have, the more control you have over your finances. If you are looking to be financially free, multiple streams of income is the way to go. So if you want more control over your finances, keep watching. Are you ready to put in the work? We need women to understand that this is not a get rich quick scheme. This is not anything shady. All of these things that we're doing are legitimate ideas, and while they're legitimate and totally above board and everything, they do require work. It's not going to be something that happens overnight. You have to put in the work. But if you're willing to put in the work to learn and grow, then you can reap the rewards of that. Are you willing to embrace technology? Technology is moving at such a fast pace, and we're taking advantage of it. I mean, there's lots of ways that are coming up, cropping up, that we can use technology. This technology, the internet and online businesses aren't going anywhere. People are shopping more online than they did 2 years ago. So we're trying to embrace technology and use it to our advantage and grow our income streams using technology. And then finally, and I think this is the most important one, are you ready to change your mindset? If you're going to be successful, you need to have a successful mindset. And that mindset will get you through the tough times. It'll get you through that struggle, because as entrepreneurs, we do have struggles, and every day is not going to be a walk in the park. And the thing that gets you through and allows you to not give up is your mindset. So if you're ready to change your mindset, you want to have help with getting your mindset right, then our mastermind is perfect for you. And we look forward to hearing from you and working with you. Okay, so now before we get into our YouTube training, we're going to have my sister Tamaria Allen walk us through some visualization tips and tricks and talk about her story. So I'm going to turn the mic over to her so that she can talk to us about visualization and how it can help you. Tamaria, you flipped the camera. There
Oops.
you go. There you are.
Oh, I'm here now. Oh, hello everybody. I was like, the button is so little, and I was like trying to get the right button pushed, and that technology, I tell you. Anyhow, uh, I'm Tamaria, and I want to talk to you about visualization. Visualization is um, I like to think of it as a science of how to um, attract the things that you want into your life. And also, it is a way to become more productive. Um, so, visualization actually falls under mindset training. And mindset is basically like your motherboard. If you're like a technical person and you understand computers, it's like your brain, your subconscious brain, and it is guiding you, and it is basically making decisions for you, where your conscious brain is basically um, making some decisions, but the things when you're procrastinating, when you are finding yourself where you're like messing up presentations, big presentations, things like that come from your mindset. And like my sister was saying, um, mindset is super important, and people don't give it the credit that it deserves, because your mindset is either going to help you become successful or it's going to help you to fail. So a visualization tip that I would like to share with you is to visualize yourself um, doing your morning routine. So how that looks is, you want to see yourself getting up, um, exercising. You want to see yourself getting up, praying or meditating. See yourself thinking about like what it is that you want to accomplish for the day. Like, you can actually sit down, take some time to think about what it is that you want to achieve. Now, sometimes I know it seems easy, but it's really not that easy. I mean, it's easy, but it's like it's a part of having a routine and having the discipline to do this every single day, right? So like visualizing, if you have that big presentation or sales call, or maybe you just need to post on Facebook or go live in a group. See yourself doing that. See yourself being successful. Actually, close your eyes and walk through step by step on what you're going to do. And if it's difficult in the beginning, most things are difficult in the beginning, but you just keep doing it and you keep trying and you keep moving forward with it. And then you'll build that muscle and you'll be able to visualize what it is that you want to achieve, and you're going to be that much more successful. I was listening to a program that talked about like NBA basketball players. They will take, you know, like free throw shots, and they will just close their eyes and practice. They'll close their eyes and they visualize themselves making it. And Then when they get ready to play the game, um, it's just basically like a formality, right? So they're seeing themselves making the basket, and so all they have to do is basically just go through what they saw themselves doing. And then, I mean, of course, nothing is like 100%, you know, um, like on target 100%, but they would make it more times than not. Visualization is a very, very, very powerful tool, and you can implement visualizing in your life, and you can have your morning routine and start your day off high and have a successful morning, which will lead to more successful days, and more successful days lead to more successful weeks, leads to a more successful life. I mean, if you can imagine what your life would look like if you were making the money that you desire to make, if you were at the weight that you desire to be, if you were driving the car or being in the relationship or having the family or going on the vacation or whatever it is that you want, you can start working today to move towards the things that you desire in your life by visualizing. So I want you to get up and tomorrow morning, and I want you to make sure that you are visualizing what it is that you want to happen for your day. And also, not only for your day, but start visualizing what you want to happen for the week, for the month, for the quarter, for the year, and start making it a habit. And now I'm going to turn this back over to my sister Kanika. Have at it and happy visualizing.
Thank you, Tamaria. That was awesome. All right. So now let's get into our YouTube channel training. And like I said, just to give you a recap of what we talked about last week, we talked about the different things that you can do on YouTube, from blogging, creating video blogs, to showing people how to use products or software, to making material content for kids. So there's a lot of things that you can do. This week, we're going to talk about, once you've got your idea and you've started making your videos, how you grow your subscribers, because that is the key to getting to that point where YouTube is generating income for you, is growing your subscriber base. So we're going to talk about that. So just want to put out some interesting facts for you, okay? So we talked about this last week, but I think it bears repeating. Why YouTube? It's the second most visited site behind Google. So just imagine that. As many times as everyone Googles everything, YouTube is number two. So that means there's a massive amount of traffic going to YouTube. It's actually considered a search engine. You need to know how to do something. Where do you go? YouTube. You want to listen to this song that's been in your head. Where do you go? YouTube. So people are using YouTube for a variety of different things. 75% of Americans are using it, and there are 1.5 billion users worldwide. So, with that, there are multiple ways to earn income on YouTube on this massive platform, and it's still growing. So, don't think that just because YouTube has been around for a while that it's oversaturated and there's no more opportunity left. There's plenty of opportunity. You just have to find what that intersection between what you're passionate about and what people will come and watch, and you can get it going. Another fact I want to point out here that we talked about last week, and we went into more detail about the highest paid YouTubers, but they earned estimated $200 million from June 1st, 2019 to June 1st, 2020. That's 30% more than they earned the previous year. And you'll see that the people that are earning, those top earners, according to Forbes magazine, continue to be in that list, and they're continuing to generate income. So the opportunities are there. You just need to figure out what your lane is, how you can get in and grow your subscribers and start monetizing YouTube. Some other stats here. So that we just mentioned that the key to YouTube success is growing your subscribers. So here's some stats on why people subscribe to YouTube channels. So they broke it down and they gave us some percentages here. 30% of the people that they surveyed, and this came from a HubSpot survey, by the way, 30% of those respondents said that they most commonly subscribe to YouTube channels because the channel publishes how to's or educational content about their career or industry. So if you have deep knowledge about something, career related, business related, or just something that you do as a hobby, that should set off some good ideas for you in growing your subscriber list. 21% of respondents subscribe to channels because the channel publishes how-to videos or educational content about their hobbies. So like I said, if you've got a hobby that you love and you want to show people how to do it, a YouTube channel is a good way to do that. So say it's knitting or car repair or probably anything that you can think of. As I mentioned, my mom has been watching YouTube channels on painting and she's creating wonderful works of art just looking at a YouTube channel. And then lastly, 17% of respondents said they subscribe to YouTube channels because they post funny or entertaining videos. We all like to be entertained. This is another thing that we can do on YouTube. If you are entertaining, if you dabble in stand-up comedy, or you have some funny things that you want to start filming, you can start a YouTube channel and start growing your subscriber base that way. So here are some ways to grow your subscribers. So, and we'll go through each one of these. So the number one way to grow subscribers is to create good content. What you want to do is you don't have to have the best equipment. You don't have to have, you don't have to go out and spend a ton of money on good equipment. You want to have more times than not, you can use your phone and just make sure your audio is good and just create good content. If you're teaching people how to do something, um, you know, there are a lot of videos out there on YouTube that will show you how to make good videos. And what you want to do is you want to create good content. That's the number one thing, is creating that good content. As you're creating videos and releasing them, you want to look at your analytics. YouTube offers you analytics. You want to look at your analytics and see, how the videos are performing. And this can drive the content that you continue to show. You want to use playlists. Now, anyone that's not been under a rock, that has use Netflix, knows how playlists work, right? You're watching something, you're watching a show, and Netflix gives you about 2 seconds before they start the next one. You can also do this on YouTube. So you can create playlists and they can be related playlists. And this will push the people watching your video onto the next video and on to the next. So they can basically binge watch your channel if you're using playlists. This may be obvious to most, but add a subscription call to action at the end of each video. Tell people what you want them to do. Tell them to subscribe to your videos. You've seen them before. Hey guys, if you love this content, please subscribe, hit that subscribe button at the bottom. So make sure you're adding that call to action at the end of each video and telling people what you would like for them to do. Another good thing that you can do is interact with your viewers via the comments. Now, if you have people that are saying things, positive things about your content, or they're asking questions, go in and interact with them. When people see that you're interacting with them, it makes them feel more favorable to you, and you can get them to subscribe that way. One thing that I do want to caution you is, if you get some negative commentary or trolls on there, don't don't stoop to their level. Just ignore it. Just don't even bother, because it's never a good thing. So interact with the positive ones, leave the negative stuff alone. Some other ideas on how to grow your subscriber list: promote your videos on other mediums. So if you are active on other social media platforms, by all means, promote your YouTube channel on those other sites. So if you may choose to go ahead and with your YouTube channel, you may also have a blog. So you want to promote each thing on the other. So from the YouTube channel, you want to promote your blog. From the blog, you want to promote your YouTube channel. And what you can do is you can create some clips from your YouTube videos and have those play on your blog as teasers. So cross promote whenever you can. If you've got a good social media following, say on Instagram, you want to push people to your YouTube channel so that they can subscribe and you can up your subscribers there. The next tip is to release videos consistently. That does not mean that you have to release a video every day. If you have time to do that and that's your strategy, by all means, go for it. But the key is to release videos consistently. They don't have to be constantly, but it does need to be consistent. So if you can only do a video once a week or once every other week or once a month, you can say that. You can say, hey guys, I'll be putting out new content on this date, and make sure that you do that. But if you release your videos consistently, people will come back to see what you've got going on. Another good thing to do is to partner with other channels. If there's a related channel, um, and you may view them as competition, but if that other channel is offering similar content, you can both grow your subscribers because they'll have people that you don't, and you will have people that they don't, and you can actually kind of partner to help each other out. Also think about partnering with channels that are maybe not as directly related, but something else. So an example may be if you're a cake decorator and you're decorating cakes, you may want to couple with a site that does cookie decorating or some other desserts or some other cooking, because a lot of times people that are interested in one are interested in the others as well. So think about how you can partner with other channels and grow your subscription base that way. Pick a niche, right? So if you are going out there and you're looking for content, or you're looking for what you might want to do and you're not sure what you want to do, think about, like I said, think about the things that you're passionate about, that you're good at, and see if there's an unfulfilled need there. If they're going back to the cake decorating, if you narrow it down and you want to really focus on cake decorating for cupcakes or cake decorating for children's parties, you can do that. Or cake decorating for bachelorette parties where you're making those risque cakes. Pick a niche and use that to grow your channel. And then the last thing that I want to point out here is you'll see offers where you can purchase subscribers. Don't do this. You're not going to get good subscribers. It's probably going to be people that are kind of one and done, where they're not really your fans. They're just there, and you're throwing money at something, and you're getting quantity over quality. So don't ever buy subscribers. You want to get them organically, and you want to use these tips to help you do that. A couple other tips that I don't have on the list are to run teasers for the next video at the end of each video. So not only can you put a call to action down there at the end of your video, you can also run teasers for the next video on that video. Do keyword research and include keywords in your titles, your descriptions, and your hashtags. We can probably do a whole series on this topic alone, like doing keyword research and the marketing behind it. But you want to do that keyword research and include those keywords wherever you can. So in the titles and the descriptions, even in your promos, and in while you're recording your videos, keep those keywords in mind, because those will help you with your ranking and with helping people find you. You can also run contests. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be where you're giving away a prize or anything like that. It could be a contest or a challenge where you're doing like a 5-day or 30-day challenge, and there may be some sort of benefit at the end. Those are good for building your subscriber base as well. Okay, use channel branding. So make sure that each of your videos, when you're going through and editing them, they all look consistent. You can go in and use headers and other content to make your videos all look consistent. So you want to constantly brand your channel so that people, when they see your logo or they see your specific branding or your heading, they know that it's you. So you can use that branding to your advantage, get people more familiar with you, and grow your subscriber base. So those are our tips on growing your subscriber base using YouTube. Now, as I mentioned, next week we will be talking about the big one, the big how to monetize your YouTube channel. So, you've gone along and you've created this channel and you're getting people, you're making some good momentum. Now, how do you capitalize upon that and start getting some money in your pocket and creating that income stream? So we will talk about that next week, and that'll be the third part of this three-part series. If you guys are liking series like this and there's some other platform or some other way to generate income that you'd like to see, please let us know in our Facebook group. We're also doing a mastermind. The 2021-22 Mastermind is a year-long opportunity to build your business with a network of support. So you will have a network of women there to support you. We're all supporting each other. This group will offer accountability. We will meet regularly and hold each other accountable. We'll also do training. So training sessions like the one that you tuned into tonight, we'll offer training sessions during the mastermind so that you can learn more, grow your business. Tips to grow your e-commerce business. So if you're trying to get your e-commerce business off the ground or you're trying to scale it up, it's a good place for you to go and do that. Bottom line though is it's a place for you to be supported, for you to offer support and be supported. So we give and we get, and we're creating that network where you've got a safe space where you can come and discuss your business ideas, discuss your challenges, and you've got a group that can help you work through those. So that's our mastermind. If you're interested in joining our mastermind, we'll put the content, the information at the end so that you can join and reach out to us. If you have any questions, please let us know. But we'd love to have you join our mastermind and start scaling, getting your business off the ground or scaling your business to the levels of success that you've dreamed about and that you visualized. All right, and then so we've got some resources here. A couple things that we found out there that you can use to learn more about YouTube channels. YouTube has a Creator Academy, and you can go through and there are videos on the platform, so you can learn from there. They've also got learning toolkits, so you can learn how to use YouTube effectively, how to grow your channel, the things that we're talking about. You can also go to sites such as Skillshare and Udemy and YouTube for training. Skillshare and Udemy will offer paid courses that you have to pay for, but it's a good way to get a good education on YouTube for not a lot of money. Their courses are not expensive. So, and especially with Udemy, they run sales a lot. So you can catch a course on sale and go through it, go at your own pace, but work through that and learn what you need to learn. And then also, of course, there's YouTube. So there are a lot of resources out there. We constantly talk about that. Anything that you want to learn, you can pretty much find out how to learn it on the internet. You know, lots of resources out there. So you can go out there and find the information that you need. Also reach out to us if you have questions or you want to learn about some other platform. Like I said, we're happy to do these training sessions. We look forward to these every Wednesday. These are my favorite part of the week. Just kind of going out and sharing this information, helping people, especially women, helping women get those extra streams of income so that they can become financially free. All right. So I think that's it for today. Thank you for attending our webinar today, and we will talk to you next week for the third part. If you want to learn more about mindset, you can see our self-paced mindset course. It's available, and you can go through that course at your leisure. And as we said, get that successful mindset going. Any closing thoughts, Tamaria or Linda Marie?
Well, I just want to say you did a fantastic job.
Thank you, thank you, thank
Just
you.
always on point. Just so knowledgeable and just excellent. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you, thank you. I love my sister.
And she don't get no money for all those wonderful things. She just paid me a little
I owe you some money anyway.
I missed that last comment, Tamaria. What did you say?
bit. Oh, I said she just paid me a little bit to say
Oh.
those nice things.
I got her on the payroll.
Okay. Yeah,
All
I
right.
did. I learned a lot. I learned how to get a YouTube channel going.
Yeah, I mean, there's everything under the sun on there.
I
But
know.
there's still room for room for
Yeah.
growth and opportunity to, if you have something that you're very knowledgeable about and passionate about, you can go out there and create your own channel and start growing and start getting some money from it. So,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
All
awesome.
right.
I want
Well,
to just let me
go
add
ahead.
one thing. Um, Also, when we look at competition and we look at like areas being saturated, we
Hmm.
all have unique, you know, skill sets. We have unique personalities. There's only one you, right?
That's very
You
true.
bring your to the table. There could be 10,000 people on YouTube that are like like that are promoting their candle making business or their candles or their body soaps or whatever, right? But when you bring your personality and your expertise, there is a space for you when you come with your authentic self. So I just want
Yeah.
to
That's very
encourage
true.
everyone, go forward, and don't be so concerned about the level of competition because, like I said, there's only one you. There's only one unique you. So
That's very
go.
true. That's very true.
Yeah.
Unique you, and you bring those unique skills and talents to your YouTube channel, and people will identify with it. They'll be engaged with it, and you'll grow your subscriber base. So, excellent point, Tamaria.
Right.
Well, thinking about getting my son, Miles, a YouTube channel, but it's just like with this distance learning and all of the stuff that we have going on in this house, I'm like, where in the world would we find the time?
Well, I talked about the 9-year-old that's making millions, Ryan's
Oh
Toys.
yeah. Hmm.
Yes. So that kid is doing pretty well.
Right,
Yeah. So his college
I
should be all set.
that's true.
He doesn't need college.
I
Yeah,
talked
if he wants to go, if we're not.
so yeah, so if anybody out there is interested in having your kids start a YouTube channel, then that could be pretty cool too.
Yeah, they've put a few restrictions around, you have to be 18 to do certain things, but you as a parent, you can go in and sign up. So you can work around that. But yeah, definitely. If there's something, go look at Ryan's videos. There's a couple other kids out there that are doing their own channels where they're reviewing toys and books and things like that. So go for it. Just go look at some ideas, and if you've had something burning in your mind, go investigate it and do it.
Sounds good.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, we're going to wrap for this session. Thank you all for attending or watching it live, and we will talk to you next week.